Um, what's your top favorite RPGs, or 2 of 5 would be better question, I suppose, after Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, Skies of Arcadia would be number one. Um, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Secret of Mana, Legend of Dragoon, and I'm not sure what a fifth one would be. Those four like stand out as being amazing. I have played a lot of JRPGs, you know. Those four are like my best. I guess a fifth one would be. I'm just going to mention this for the sole purpose of promoting it. Popo Lacroix on the PSP. Popo Lacroix was a series only in Japan on the original PlayStation, and a couple of years ago they compiled the PS1 games and brought it out on PSP. So if you don't have it yet, buy it! It's a great JRPG. Right, we still recording? Yeah, we have. Right, just should be now on the part 2 now. Jack, Ratchet, or Sonic? I know he sucks now, but probably Sonic, just because he means more to me, you know. What's next? Right, what is your most hated video game genre? I don't like saying that I hate genres, even though I probably do all the time. Either real-time strategy, just because they're so hard to get into, or sports games, just because I don't like sports and kind of don't like the competitiveness of them. So I guess one of those two, you know. Have you ever bought a game that you wish you had never bought after like 5-10 minutes of playing? Yes, I have. A couple of years ago, I bought after playing Dead or Alive 4 for so fucking much. I bought Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball 2. I remember I got in, I went out and bought it, and I got home at 4:45, a quarter to 5, and I had to leave to work I had to, leave for work at 5 o'clock. So I had 15 minutes, I popped the game in. Before I left for work, I said to myself, nah, fuck this, I'm taking this back, this is pish. So yeah. Freddy or Jason? I haven't watched most of those films, watched a couple. I've seen Jason X, and for that reason alone, Freddy wins. Well, Freddy's cooler in my opinion as well, yeah. Also, could you consider doing Jack 3? One day. Alright. Are you ever going to make an LP of Sly, Cooper, and the Thievius Raccoonus? I would like to, really, because, Sly's one of the 3 platforming series of the PS2, Sucker Punch, please make Sly 4. But the thing is, I only really like the first one. I really don't like 2 and 3 because it forces you to play as other characters, and it was like Sonic Adventure 2. I just wanted to play as Sly, and the first one you only play as Sly, and that game's the best because of it, I'd say, So yeah. What's your favourite video game? This comment has been marked down 1 thumb, and probably because if you don't know at this point, you're an idiot. It's Shenmue, yeah. Okay. You've done Jack and Ratchet games, well, why not do on of their older brothers in a sense? By that I mean a Spyro game or Crash Bandicoot. I probably wouldn't do them just because I'm not that familiar with those games, but they are good, Alright, what do you think of Sonic the Hedgehog 06? Detest it? Who's your favourite MGS4 character? I don't know. I really liked the B&Bs, they were an awesome, enemy boss roster thing, I think the Cobras were the best, though, from Metal Gear Solid 3. I guess my favourite character is... I don't know. They're all really good. I don't know. Snake, there, I said it. Nope, no. Raiden. Yep, I like Raiden. He's my favourite. Well, actually, he was a dick in MGS. Next question! Favourite next-gen game? Probably Mario Galaxy, because that's like one of my all-time favourites at this point. It was really, really good. Are you going to get, or have you ever thought about getting a PS3? I have one. Yeah, okay. Has there ever been a moment in your LPs where you wanted to stop it dead and move on to another game you really wanted to play? Just watch any one of my Jack 2 videos and your question will be answered. Right. Who is better, Clank or Daxter? Daxter, he's funnier, you know. Would you think about doing a Let's Play of COD 4? No, sorry. I wouldn't do it, you know. Do you like the wrench feature in Quest for Booty? If you mean like how Ratchet can pick stuff up with his wrench and throw them, yeah, I'd say it's alright, you know. It was like the newest gimmick that they could put onto that game, and it worked alright, you know. I don't think it changed it that much, but it was still good, you know. Would you consider Ocarina of Time the best game of all time? Personally, I personally do, but I would love to know what you think. I guess whenever I see Ocarina of Time on like a top 10 games of all time, you know, you can't really be pissed off because it is like amazing, you know. It's not my personal favourite, and I know it's not the personal favourite of a lot of people, but it's the most highly ranked, you know, so I guess I would consider it. There are a lot of great games. I mean, it's not my personal favourite, but I guess it's widely considered enough being the best that it deserves that title, but whatever. Right. What do you need to do LPs? Oh god, the amount of times I get asked this. I've got a Dazzle, alright, a capture card, plugs in your PC, you get a bunch of like real complicated cables, plug it in your telly, play the game, it records it, open up a separate program, record your voice. When recording from an emulator, you just there's so many ways to doing it, and I'm pretty sure my way is shite, so I won't bother explaining, but yeah, that's what you do. Would you ever do a Let's Play on Ratchet & Clank Future Series? Probably soon, you know. I'm pretty much becoming, at this point, you know, if I don't do another Ratchet & Clank game, I'll never get stopped being asked for it, you know. Oh, God. If you bring back any old gaming franchise, what would it be? Do good Sonic games count? Nah, not really. Old franchise, Christ. Maybe Sparkster, you know, Rocket Knight Adventures. It'd probably suck, I know, but still, it'd be cool, you know? Right. What's the worst game you've ever played? Probably Sonic 06, it's terrible. I was just wondering, who are your favourite LPers? Oh, too many to count. Really, too many to count. Just check my subscriptions for all the best ones. You know, if I say names here, I'll be accused of favoritism. But yeah, just check my subscriptions for all the great LPers out there. Just looking through them. What made you decide you want to do Let's Plays? Just random, really. I think I've said this before in the 2000 sub one, but I just like wanted to upload something, and I thought, why not just talk with it? And then I realised, wait a minute, there's something like this on the internet, isn't there? It's called Let's Plays. So is this a Let's Play? I guess it is. Alright, Let's Play. Then I realised how much fun they were, so I just kept doing them, and yeah, I've gotten to this point with them, which is really good, you know. Right, question is, what are your thoughts on game reviewing? It's pretty mixed, you know. Those who review for entertainment, you know, I'm like, those are really good, you know, like AVGN, Armac, all that, you know. But I guess professional game reviewers, I mean, I know a lot of people bitch about these, so I'll try and keep it short, but they do miss more than they hit, basically, in my opinion, you know. That's just me, though. Is there another question here? Right, have you played Left 4 Dead? If so, what do you think? Would you do an LP of it? Wouldn't that be un-LPable, isn't it? Like a co-op game. I haven't played it. I've played the demo. I wouldn't really pick something like that up because, well, Christ, what video are we on now? We should be at the end of part 2. Sometime in part 1, I made a big bitching comment about co-op in games, so you'd think I'd hate Left 4 Dead, but that's cool, because I'm alright with that. I respect Left 4 Dead, because it's a game built on co-op, you know? So, I'm alright with that, but at the same time, it's not really something for me, you know? Right. Right. Is there a story behind the colour design in your room? The blue and silver wallpaper? No, not really. Blue's just my favourite colour, and I thought that wallpaper looked really cool at the time, you know? Right, I know you said you hate it, but will you be LPing Ratchet Gladiator eventually? Maybe. Just for the sole purpose of being a completionist, maybe, alright? But I'm not guaranteeing it, right? I'm not guaranteeing it! Okay, right.